about the Tigresses, obviously you get points from the likes of Marupa Natikla, Micah Ortiz, itong si Judy Caballejo. But in the last game, UST got, points also from a very young player sa kanilang lineup, Maria Carmela Tunay.
Well, UST is in a rebuilding process. Even with the new coach, Coach Oji Mamon should be really pleased with how the rookies are playing. Maria Carmela Tunay in that last game against UST, 11 points for her. Before that, it was Ingrid Reyes also had a spectacular game. Even along with their new libero, si Morado, Jamie Morado, also played well for Coach Oji Mamon.
So, if you're Coach Mamon, you appreciate the quality minutes that are given to you by these young girls. And speaking of Carmela Tunay, who's really come up with good numbers, 11-11 nung last game. Let's listen into her thoughts as she earlier spoke with our Victor Lopez.
Hi, Carmela. So, in your last game, you had 11 points. Now, was that, the game plan coming into the game, or naisip mo lang na kailangan mo mag-contribute ng araw na yun?
Before pa sa mga trainings namin, Coach kept mentioning na kailangan niya ng leader sa team. And na-mention din ng mga seniors namin na hindi porket rookie ka, mabibilital ka na sa team. So, naisip ko na kailangan, kung mabibigyan ako ng opportunity mapasok, magko-contribute ako. So, I tried my best and nakapag-contribute naman kahit waka.
Alright, so that may effect namin coming from you or the entire team today?
Most probably magiging mas energetic yung team, mas excited na manalo and mas fierce and mas maraming receive siguro kasi yun yung kinractice namin during nung mga trainings namin.
Alright, thank you very much. That was Carmela Tunay from the UST Lady Tigresses.
Thank you, Victor Lopez. And that's the kind of mentality you want a young girl to have. When you're given the minutes, make sure na kumbaga babalik mo naman sa coach mo yung tiwala na binigay niya sa'yo.
That's right, and especially kung rookie ka, di ba? Itong USC, alam natin, powerhouse din sa volleyball. So, a rookie being sent in, malaking confidence ang binibigay ni Coach Oji Mamon dun sa mga rookies.
Ngayon, pag-usapan naman natin itong Lady Warriors ng University of the East. After 4 outings, isa pa lang po yung naipapasok nilang panalo. And they're coming off a tough loss. It was a sweep against them as they lost to the Lady Falcons of Adamson.
Humdrum performance by the Lady Warriors in their game against the Lady Falcons. 80 points lang biggest score nila in that game, as you can see on your screens. But surprisingly, later, you will see in the statistics, marami rin namang nagawang spikes ang UE. In fact, only 2 more for Adamson in that game. So if you look at the bright spot, lumaban naman on offense ang UE against Adamson. As you can see right here, just 2 more spikes for Lady Falcons in spite of winning that in 3 sets. So ang siguro kailangan lang i-limit talaga ni UE are their errors. Even in their first game, mula nung first game nila, it was really their problem, yung errors that they commit each and every game.
Now, despite being just 2 attacks short on versus Adamson, you have to be proud of the girls. Kung ikaw si Coach Boy Dalistan, the first-year head coach nitong Lady Warriors, and that's even without the usual numbers of Kite Rosales.
That's right, and Kite Rosales, of course, has been really the scorer for UE Red Warriors. The missing is her numbers in this tournament so far. As you can see, only 5 points per game, just 3 attacks per game ang nagiging output nitong si Kite Rosales.
And right now, talagang medyo pinanindigan niya pa yung
missing. That's right.
She will not be on the floor today, si Kite Rosales. But speaking for the team and their mindset coming into this game against UST, Bea Coronel spoke earlier to Mary Grace Masangkay.
Okay, Mary Grace. So, alam niyong may momentum pa rin ng UST dahil nanalo nga sila ng back-to-back games. So, ano yung plano niyong gawin sa team today para mapigilan sila?
Katulad ng sinabi ng coach namin, si Coach Boy, gawin lang namin yung best namin. Tapos, yung receive namin dapat ayos. Tapos, yung mga plays namin dapat gawin namin.
Okay, thank you. That was Mary Grace Masangkay of the UE Lady Warriors.
Angela Ortiz. At number 8, Maria Carmela Tunay. Wearing jersey number 9, Maruja Banatikla. And at number 11, Judy Caballero. Libero, number 10, Jamie Mariel Morado. Head coach, Mr. Oji Mamon. Introducing our Lady Warriors from the University of the East. At number 1, Mary Grace Masangkay. Their team captain with jersey number 3, Jimberly Dawn Dizon. At number 5, Shisa Nebrida. Wearing jersey number 6, Maria Lucette Dawis. At number 11, Sarina Faith Bulan. And at number 15, Maria Teresa Caballero. Libero, number 2, Maureen Martinez. Head coach, Mr. Roseller Boy Danistan. The best team win.
Tigresses and the Lady Warriors will see action at the main event this Wednesday afternoon. UST, let's see if they can keep that momentum going coming off a two-game winning streak as they take on the struggling Lady Warriors. Obviously, itong UST, you know, first runner-up from last season, you know, they want to redeem themselves after a very poor start, where itong Lady Warriors, new head coach, new system, you know, they want to show the fans that we're back.
Parehong new head coaches and definitely different programs for this year for both teams. Ano yan eh, sino mag-gel first, diba? Or sino makakasunod dun sa programa.
Mary Grace Masangkay will deliver the first serve of the match.
Well, again, Quintero Salin not able to play in this game for personal reasons. So, let's see how the team will handle that. Anong adjustments gagawin dito sa UE.
On the attack right away is Hirotsuji getting the first point for UST. Rhea Di Maculangan will serve it out for UST. Oh, nice swipe right there by Dizon.
Smartly using the taller Dizons, using the blocker for that point.
Let's find out the game plan of the Tigresses as we check in with Victor Lopez.
You know, as you guys said a while ago coming into today's game, that the UST Tigresses are 2-2 in the standings. Now, with that being said, of course, Coach Oji wants this game to be the one that pushes UST into a higher higher into the standings. Now, to accomplish this, he wants his girls to get into a level of focus and to visualize, you know, to keep it sustained. He doesn't want his girls to drop one set and then win 3 straight, just like the last game. If you can win 3 straight on right away, then why not? Now, to end, he told the girls to continue to believe in themselves. Though they did start out a little rocky during the start of the season with a couple of losses, they do have what it takes to win, and they've proven that twice over. Eric and Mosey.
All right, thank you, Victor. Indeed, just a more solid performance on the part of Coach Mamon para sa UST.
And of course, si Coach Oji Mamon has been with the UST men's team nga lang for the longest time. So I'm sure not a lot of adjustments for Coach Oji Mamon. It's really about the individual players now because they're not as tall as before. So, kung anong pwede mong gawin. Yan ang siguro a challenge kay Coach Oji Mamon. And knowing Coach Oji kasi, like in the men's team, practice na nila yan eh. When they see a tall guy, mas madaling turuan. Yun yung prinsipyo nila eh. Better to get a tall guy and then turuan mo mag-volleyball, baliktad. Parang si JP Torres, when they got him, talagang wala pa masyadong alam.
Service ace for Bulan of UE right there. UE up by 1. Bulan from the back row, just over the back line, and the point for UST. We're tied at 3-all. Let's see the game plan this time of Coach Boy Dalistan as we check it with Bea Coronel.
Well, things just have not not been clicking for the UE Lady Warriors, but if there's a game they feel that they can take, it would have to be this one. Now, considering how some of his usually relied on players seem to be inconsistent or missing in action, he motioned the rest of the girls to step up. He told his girls to work as a unit and to break back the form that allowed them the record in the win-loss column. Eric and Mosey?
All right, thank you, Bea. That's, you know, having confidence in your players. Kung ganun yung mentality ni Coach Alisan. If there's one game we can win, it can be with UST.
That's right.
Oh,
And of course,
Caballero.
two new coaches, syempre injecting new principles or new mindset to both yung parehong teams nila. And let's see who will work in this, at least in this game. Syempre si Coach Boy Dalistan, medyo mahirap sa kanya ngayon yung number 1 scorer mo not playing today.
Big question is saan ka huhugot ng puntos if you're UE. But so far, they are neck and neck with UST here after that service error by Maruba Natikla for serving 5. Caballero on the other end para sa UE.
But remember, Eric, we mentioned in the pre-game, to si Quitero Sale, only 5 points per game. So siguro naman somebody can step up and yung 5 points na yun, easily. You can get that from somebody else.
Micah Ortiz coming off the bench, scoring para sa UST. She has been the girl to go to, the lady to go to after umalis na si Aiza Maizo, no? And she has so far, at least in the last 2 games, embraced that leadership role para sa UST as Kasaw with a dump and a point straight away para sa UST.
Well, summer pa lang, yan ang sinasabi sa kanya ni Coach Oji and then ni Coach Villet that Micah really has to step up and she has to really embrace that role of being the Aiza Maizo now. Somebody that will really give the points to the team. And then, I was going to say sila ni Rhea de Maculangan more or less has mastered that running hit and that quick hits, except for that last play.
Medyo wide yung tira ni Ortiz. She hasn't really gotten her timing yet. Medyo malamig pa rin coming off the bench. But nevertheless, a 2-point lead para sa UST. 5 serving 7. Lucette Dawis, after missing last season, is back in the lineup of the Lady Warriors. Oh, a dump by Di Maculangan. And that takes us to the first technical timeout of set number 1. 8-5. UST up by 3 over UE.
We're back here at the arena in San Juan. I'm Eric Pan, impersonating Mr. Bookman. No, I'm just kidding.
Galing!
Kuha ko ba?
Willie Nep?
Kuha ko ba? I'd like to thank Eric Tipan for sitting in for me while I was cruising down the highways.
Yeah, traffic is really bad nowadays.
There's a lot of breaking news happening right now also, so that explains everything. But anyway, we're here for the game between UST and University of the East. Boone Gonzalez together with Mosey Ravenna. I know Victor Lopez and Bea Coronel have been working hard from the first game. 8 serving 5. UST looking for their first 3-game winning streak. Am I correct, Mosey?
That's right. After losing back-to-back wins naman for UST and now looking for the 3rd one in this season 74.
Ang UE naman they were looking for a 2-game winning streak the last time out pero medyo kinapos sila.
Rhea de Maculangan on that gift. Up now by 5 is UST.
Earlier, LaSalle winning in straight sets over UP. For those who just joined us live here on Studio 23. Ito po ang live and exclusive coverage ng ABS-CBN Sports UAP Women's 74 Season 74 Women's Volleyball. At mukhang magandang atake ng UST kanina. Nakaupo ako dito sa likod nyo. Nakikita ko yung medyo pantay pa kanina at 3-all pero bumibitaw ng bahagya ng UST right now.